able to be engaging, make an interesting hook, and a cool CTA regardless of the niche, which takes a lot of trial and error. The people who are at the top, right, biggest content creators, you know they're still doing a trial and error process, right? It doesn't end, you know that, right? Oh, but somebody on my comment section is going to think, oh, I'm out of the 200 view jail, I'm good to go. No, you're not. No, you are not. You had one video perform well. Good. Now you have to do that consecutively over the course of your entire career making content, to be honest with you. Only people that realistically can even, I guess, be exempt from the whole I have to think of a compelling idea when I make videos are like the titans. I mean the titans when it comes to content. And even them, they're still making great ideas. For example, Kai Snap was doing like the AMP Days of Summer thing with all of the AMP members. For a great example is iShowSpeed, brother. He's still in new countries basically every single day, recording shit, doing cool stuff every single time. He literally went to China and literally was showing everybody how cool China's is when it comes to like equipment and technology and a bunch of other shit. Yeah, the ideas don't stop flowing no matter what size you get to. So you saying, oh, I feel burnt out, I feel like it takes too long for me to come up with ideas. Now imagine you had millions of followers. The stress is even higher, right? The bar just keeps getting raised no matter what. That's what people don't understand. The bar just keeps getting raised. It doesn't become easier for you. The bar becomes raised, but you do become more experienced the more you do this. So don't skip the journey, because it's very important for you to understand what you're doing when it comes to making content. If you were to start content creation strictly for the money, I kid you not, this avenue would probably get you the worst return on your investment. I'm not talking about somebody who enjoys making content. No, I'm not talking about that person. I'm not talking about the person with a store or a business that sells products that would otherwise still function if they weren't making content. No, I mean you started making content and you said, I only want to make money and that is it. This would probably get you the worst return on your investment on God's green earth. There was a video I watched around, honestly, maybe like 6 years ago from a YouTuber named Omi and the Hellcat. He was somebody who had a business outside of making videos, but he's like, you know what, let me just start making videos. He had a big ass house, a bunch of cars. He bought cars often and he started making content on it. Problem was the feds raided him, took a bunch of his shit, and then it was to the point where the only thing he was making money from was his videos, was his content. And I remember he sat back and said, yo, I'm not even gonna lie to you, strictly from an ROI standpoint, making content, you're somebody who's making content just for money, it's probably the worst return on your investment. And I didn't understand what he was saying, but then he broke it down, right? When it comes to making content, you have to understand how to have good lighting, how to have a good background, how to have great camera quality, how to have an interesting hook, how to be interesting throughout your videos from start to finish, how to have a CTA, when to have a CTA, how to not have a cheesy CTA. Then you also have to do deep work at the end of the day, because you're like, am I an interesting person? Am I entertaining enough? Why am I not entertaining enough? Then you got to understand what niche you want to go into. And you have to take a niche that you don't necessarily mind doing for a very long period of time. Then you have to do the same exact thing at a high level and get correct with all of your, I guess, estimates and your assumptions and your guesses. You have to be correct every single time for a long period of time. Like, there's so much that gets put into this. And you're like, dude, if you're only doing this for money, you're probably driving yourself insane right now. That's the point I'm making. If you don't love doing this at the core, at the end of the day, you're probably going to hate doing this, which is why everybody who says they want to go viral so damn bad, you just want money. Don't freaking lie to me. You just want money. If you didn't just want money, you wouldn't ask me that question in the first place. Here's a few signs that you more than likely are not that good of a content creator. Disclaimer, everybody has the opportunity to get better, but these are a few indicators that you probably have some areas that you need to work on. Number one is that they do not write down their video ideas. There are so many ideas I come up with. Sometimes I revisit this document for all my video ideas in the case I run out of shit to talk about. There is so much that goes through my head on a regular basis. So to sit there and say I'm going to remember everything, that's complete cap. There's no way. I have 3 TikTok pages and there's no way I remember everything. So if you're going to sit up here and tell me that you remember everything and you're somehow gifted and special, yeah, right. Number 2 is that they are not consistent. They do not have some sort of set schedule of when they upload videos or how many videos they upload every single day. Yeah, there's people who upload 3 to 5 videos every single day. Do understand that. So if you're not consistent in some way, shape, or form, and there's somebody out here who's cranking 5 videos a day, You're telling me you can't get at least 3 videos a week consistently? We're not serious. Number 3 is that they have no issue with their lack of consistency. They post 1 video this week, 3 videos the next week, they skip 2 more weeks, and in no way, shape, or form have they ever said, yo, bro, I need to be more consistent. At least you could be self-aware and do nothing to fix it, but shit, at least you're self-aware. But if you're doing nothing to fix it because you're not self-aware or you lack the awareness to even know that you're fucking up in the first place, oh, brother, we got some work that needs to be done here. And if you're a content creator, let me know in the comment section down below what are the biggest issues that you struggle with in your own journey. This is a video with bad lighting. This is a video with decent lighting. And this is a video with even better lighting. Do you see how much more in focus you are when you have much better lighting in your videos? There's too many people that ask me, yo, Ranks, what am I doing wrong in my videos? The first step that you need to understand is how important lighting truly is for your videos. We need you to be in focus, okay? We don't need whatever's behind you to be in focus. It can be cool in the background, awesome. But you as the speaker, you as the creator, you need to be in focus, presented in a great manner. This matters so much because so many times a lot of y'all like to record videos with like your ceiling light in your room, or some of y'all have some like very strange like window lighting that's like beaming on like one side of your face and the other side's dark as shit, or some of y'all be recording videos in dark rooms, which is insane work. Like, take your favorite content creator that you watch right now. You have a creator that you love watching all the time, right? Now imagine that creator decides to record a video in the closet with no light or with very minimal light. Or let's say they turn off all their ring lights, all their key lights and stuff behind them, and they recorded a video. Would you be more or less inclined to watch them? You'd probably be less inclined to watch them, and the first thing you'd want to wonder is, yo, what's up with bro's lighting? What did he do with his setup? Yo, change it back. Oh, when it's the bigger content creator you watch, oh, now all of a sudden it's, yo, what'd you do with the lighting? I don't like the lighting now. Change it back to how it was before. I like it so much. Okay, so why not take that example of the lighting you liked so much from that creator and put into your own videos? Start doing that. I just wanted to come onto this video and just say that if you're a grown adult still doing follow for follows in 2025 to build up your fan base, there's a rude awakening for you. I mean, it's, you know what I think is funny? Is that I think in your head, you know that's not gonna work. Because you're an adult. I'm assuming you're pretty smart. You live through life enough. It's just that you care too much about this number to the point where you're willing to do something, no offense, as stupid as follow for follows, to build up a following because you're like, oh, I'm not getting there fast enough. Maybe this is a shortcut. No, it's not a shortcut. It never has been a shortcut, never will be a shortcut. I'm explaining why, right? If someone finds my page, that's because 1, they find me entertaining, or 2, they gain value from any video that I make. So those are 2 strong reasons for them finding my videos organically. And let's say they watch 1 video of mine, they drop a like. Maybe they see another one, they drop another like. If they see like 3, 4, 5 videos, maybe they drop a follow. But that's the point I'm making, right? There is a long process. And the same thing happens in sales.